Hello, Facebook family and YouTube. This is your girl Stephanie, aka Edini Hasta. Currently here doing readings, back on the zodiac tip. And in the last few videos, I've been saying like, I don't know if I'm gonna do this, but I'm beginning to like it again. I started out doing the zodiac readings, um, and then I kind of tailored, you know, went back from doing them, or started only doing maybe like six zodiac signs, ones that were important to me, because I really wasn't getting the views and everything that I wanted. But again, the spiritual journey is not an individual thing, it's a collective thing, and it's for everyone. And so that was just me needing to grow and be really ready, but just wasn't time. It wasn't divine time, and I didn't have everything that I needed to be able to do it in the way that it needed to be done. The time, divine timing was definitely at hand. Um, everything comes together when it's supposed to come together. I don't know if this is going to be the format from here on out. I'm just going with the flow, and right now I'm really enjoying it. So now I just concluded water signs. I'm now into fire signs. Aries, you're the first up. All right, so we're going to get three oracle cards first, and then we're going to get tarot to clarify. All right, first card out, we have fairy spotting. Okay. It said it's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. You got to believe it before you can see it. You got to see it in your mind's eye before you see it in your physical eye. So, the next card we have is moderation. And then the last card is magical. Magical gateway. Sound like, what is it, Irish? Yeah, sound like a little leprechaun. Bottom of the deck is precious time. Okay. So Aries. Precious time. I feel like you may be pushing, going, force, passion, and spirit wants you to take a step back, to really get in tune with your spiritual side. Um, and that's the reason why moderation is here. Like I said, you may have been work, and it's time for you to just sit and be with spirit. Truly get in line with what it is that you believe in, and work on your spiritual practices. Get in tune with your high priestess, your higher self. This energy is calling you. Get in tune with you, with source. Get clarity for the fairy spotting card. Five of Pentacles. You've abandoned your spiritual side. Four of Swords. But Spirit is calling you to heal that. And you do that by incorporating it in moderation. And it doesn't have to be, your whole life. It doesn't have to be encumbersome. It doesn't have to, take over your life, or, you don't have to go from not practicing spirituality to being a yoga enthusiast every day, and talking about it all the time, and just being one of those like those azelius Christian that goes out and want to convert everybody, and just do the most. No, just go at your own pace and slowly begin to just open yourself up to the spirit side of things, the spirit realm. And as you do so, a magical gateway will open, because I feel like you're naturally inclined spiritually, because Aries, you're a cardinal sign. You are a leader. a leading sign. Cardinal signs are leaders, and Spirit is only going to create you to be a leader if you already have that um, you already have spirituality ingrained in you. It's time for you to just get in tune with your um, own individual truth, not what society, your family, your friends, your teachers, and all that told you. You know, you use that information, but you develop what works for you. And it's, once you open to that, there's going to be a magical gateway that helps you to uncover those you know powers deep within you. All right, so let's get clarifiers for the Five of Pentacles. And with this precious time card, you know it says, the fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Spirit wants you to make the most of your precious time, and understand, and the only way that you can make the most of your precious time is if you have that balance between the physical and the spiritual, because you are a human being having a spiritual you're a spiritual being having a human experience, and you were once a spirit being, and now you're having a human experience. It's balanced. It all kind of works together. It's all one. Okay, so let's get clarifiers for the Four of Swords. Maybe as a child you were really in tune. Maybe you really did like fairies and stuff, but as you grew up, you felt like you had to, put away childish things. But that inner child is a key part of everyone's life. And it was a fallacy for people to say, put away childish things. No, you don't put away childish things. You heal those childish things. But you have to always remain joyful and playful, and, um, because that's part of moderation too. They say work hard, play hard. Playing keeps, the inner child energy alive in you and brings the joy to life. So it's about, I feel like Spirit is asking you to find that balance, because uh, there's so much for you here. So we have the bottom of the deck for this reading is the Three of Pentacles. That's that working together card, um, to working together with other people to have perhaps reach a shared goal, or people working with you, um, or this could be just you and Spirit working together. Spirit maybe guiding you towards people who will help you to cultivate this spiritual um, a new spiritual practice for you, just to get you back in tune with that side of you, no matter what it is and how you choose to do it. So let's shuffle these up a little bit, the clarifiers, and we're just gonna lay them out. Temperance, off rip, your spirit guides. For me, the Temperance card is your spirit guides, um, showing that they're here with you, communicating with you, covering you, protecting you. And also every Temperance card you see the being, the angel with two cups, and she's kind of pouring. So that, for me, I always say that's your ancestors mixing up the perfect potion to help you move forward in life, to help heal you, whatever, and heal the situation, whatever it is. Um, this potion is going to help take you to the next level. Okay. So we have these cards to clarify the Five of Pentacles, and the bottom of the deck was the Four of Wands. And so the Five of Pentacles represents that abandonment, feeling left out in the cold. Um, and this is probably why Spirit is wanting you to connect with that spirit, with your spirit side of yourself, so that you can begin to cultivate the strength that you need within yourself. Because at the end of the day, you just need you and your relationship with God, with Source, with Spirit to sustain you. Relationship with your ancestors so that they can guide you to where you need to be, to the family that, will help you, whether it's blood or love, family by love. It may be time for you to um, heal a relationship at home, because the Four of wands can't. I'm really trying to work on my enunciation and to finish out my words because I am prone to mumble. So I'm trying to sound anyway. But that there could have been, an issue going on with the home, on the home front, and there's a lot of precious time being wasted. Uh, but spirit wants you to know that believing is seeing, right? Things may have been so bad that you didn't really feel like things can get better, but believing is seeing. And so maybe there's going to be some change here. But anyway, so we have the Temperance card. Spirit is definitely, but outside of that, back to the original storyline with you just gaining your spiritual grounding. Because if there is some forgiveness that needs to be done within the home front, you got to heal yourself first. You got to be able to look at yourself and take accountability for your actions and what part you played in it, so that healing can commence with you first, and then that healing energy will expand out of in all directions. So Spirit definitely wants you to um, get in tune with your destiny, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. um, and in order to do that, you have to be grounded spiritually as well. Spirit is in this grounding, this you getting in tune with your intuition, your highest self, your high priestess, is going to um, help you move forward with willpower and determination, right? Because we have the Chariot card here. Help you to move forward in willpower and determination. And then we have the Ten of Cups, which can be towards family, um, willpower and determination towards your happiness. So we have the Queen of Wands and then the Ten of Wands. And so I'm feeling like the Queen of Wands could possibly be your energy, this warrior energy, fighting energy. And then Ten of Wands, Spirit wants you to put down the fight. Stop, like I said at the beginning of the reading, you might be moving, passion, going off this passion and a hurt of being abandoned. But you're not really seeing what part you've played in the situation that made this person have to abandon you because of perhaps the things that were doing, saying, treating other people. And this could be vice versa. So again, wants you to put down all of this rah, because it's not benefiting you at all. Nine of Swords. It's leaving you perhaps in anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, having to always fight. And it's getting tiring. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. There's a choice here. You know, are you going to keep choosing the life that you're living, or are you going to make a different decision and tap into your spiritual side and begin to truly look within and do the healing, look within and take accountability? And then we have the Six of Cups here. You know, maybe this fight and this situation drew up some inner child traumas. Maybe you were abandoned, and you know, maybe you experienced a lot of abandonment at home. You know, and in your childhood, and this person walking out of your life may have, you know, sparked that within you. But at the end of the day, like, how much bullshit, because we have the 10 of Wands here. So this wasn't, and then the Queen of Wands carrying some 10 of Wands energy. That's a bitch. That is a full-blown bona fide bitch. And how long do you expect people to put up with that? Or why do you even expect people to put up with it at all? Even if it was only for 2 seconds. Yeah, you need to come back and apologize. You need to make things right. That's energy that no one should have to put up with. Right? But again, you were abandoned. They walked out, and rightfully so. And you possibly had blamed them. And you probably possibly been stubborn in it because you don't want to lower your pride, you know, because we have the Four of Pentacles here. And when I see the Four of Pentacles, that's that miser energy, you know, uh, miserly, holding on to all kind of, just holding on to the past, holding on to grudges, holding on to things instead of just talking about it so that it can be handled, so that it can be addressed and healed. But holding on to it and rah 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 acting all tough, it's not going to fix a goddamn thing. It's not. And so and then we have the King of Pentacles here after the Four of Pentacles. Spirit wants you to ground that energy and know that you have the Midas touch. Know that you're capable of, you know, operating in a masculine energy, but in a loving masculine energy. You know, like a father type of energy. Maybe you were abandoned by your father and by a lot of male figures in your life. And maybe you're embodying a masculine energy, but in an unhealthy way. And Spirit wants you to embody that divine masculine energy in a healthy way. Because we both have both energies in us, you know, whether male or female. You can be a female embodying, you know, masculine energy in a toxic way or in a healthy way. But if, you know, just speaking energy wise, Spirit wants you to take the action. Masculine energy is about action of, you know, being the bigger person. Maybe behaving in the way that you wish your father would have behaved with you. Telling yourself the things that you wish your father would have told you. Living the example of how, you know, you would want a father to act upon yourself. Reparenting yourself. Everybody has to do it because no one's parents was perfect. They did the best they could with what they could and what they knew. But as we grow, we learn, and we see, when we, you know, from what we see, we learn what we want and how we want our life to go. And we have the power to recreate those things for us, for ourselves. All right, so we have here this moderation energy. These are the cards to clarify that. The cards that came out to clarify moderation is we have the Four of Swords, and then we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so just take your time in this healing journey that Spirit is calling you to. Spirit is calling you onto a healing journey. Right? is calling you to take the action to heal, because again, fourth source is the energy about healing. And then the Knight of Wands is an action card, but it's a fast moving action as well. And Spirit wants you to go ahead and get into this energy, the energy of healing, and just within yourself first. You don't have to. I know pride is big on Aries energy, and the first card out here is the Emperor card. It is your card. First card out is the Emperor, but then the next card out is the Release card. Spirit wants you to release control right now. You've been trying to control everything prior to, but when it comes to this spiritual journey, you gotta release. You gotta let go. I gotta have to turn my fan off. But Spirit wants you to release control, and you can do so moderately. Let's read the moderation card. It says, "Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine." Okay. And we got to understand that we eat in many ways. We eat with our eyes. We, bring things into our psyche through our minds. We eat with our ears, whether it's music, the certain music that we listen to. And we also eat with our mouth as well, and touch, with our senses. We eat with our senses. And so that could be the moderation in how you begin to, transform your life. Make sure that you're ingesting things that are of substance, music that encourages you to encourages and sparks happiness and joy, and that allows you to experience every moment fully, like the Precious Time card here. Things that truly make you happy. Watching maybe some childhood um, cartoons and things that make you smile and your heart light up. you know Things that make your spirit smile. Those can be part of your spiritual journey, your spiritual awakening. you know just finding that joy within, and just slowly, like I said, when you seek, you will find, the Spirit will lead you and guide you. So back to the clarifiers, we have the Emperor, we have the Release card, and Justice. If you release control, there will be justice here. It will allow you to see how you've been deceiving yourself. Seven of Swords, is the deception card. It'll show you how you've been deceiving yourself. And Five of Cups, how your actions have perhaps made you to lose relationships in your life, with the Five of Cups, which is, crying over spilt milk, regretting relationships that didn't work out. But Page of Wands, this is an opportunity for you to take the action to bring those things back together. Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups for me is also an ancestor card. Your ancestors are, wanting you to make things right. But the only way you can make things right is first by taking accountability. Taking accountability, healing yourself, and just taking those right steps. Knight of Swords, and then Six of Pentacles. Like, you have to heal yourself, and you will have to come to this person and you know, speak the truth and bring balance to the situation. And then we have the Hierophant card here. You know, it's spirit led. Spirit is guiding you to do the healing work. To do the healing work. And, take your time with it. But definitely begin as soon as possible. And like I said, you can begin with yourself. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you, is calling you. You know what to do. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, your guardian angels are guiding you, in the direction that you need to go. Seek and you shall find. All you have to do is ask. And then now we have here the magical gateway, along with the moon card and the star. They're guiding you along the dark night of the soul. They're guiding you in this unknown territory here with the moon card and the star, which is the healing. This unknown journey, it's going to take a lot for you to perhaps do this, but know that this is a magical gateway. We have, it takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Here with the moon card, to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Period. 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 It's going to open up so much abundance for you. It's going to open up so much abundance if you do the work. And the first card out is the Magician card. If you do the work, you're going to manifest so many blessings into your life, so much love into your life. You're going to manifest you being able to walk in love, and just love just to come pouring onto you from spirit, from just all around you, because we have the Ace of Wands, just blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings. Ace of Wands, a passionate, new opportunity given to you by God. You know what I'm saying? And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is that unconditional, overflowing love from spirit. Everything that you've been asking for from a child, because again, you may have experienced that abandonment in the past. You've forgotten the magic of that innocence of a child. Spirit wants you to get back to that innocence. They want to hold you and to nurture you, but you just too stiff and too rigid, have been too stiff and too rigid. But Spirit wants you to drop down the guards, because they know it's not real. That's not you. You are a truly, really deeply loving and generous person. But the poison of this grudge that you've been holding on to, or this pain that you've been holding on to, for Pentacles energy, is it's not serving you. And there's so much more that Spirit, I'm sorry, I probably saw that look on my face. I was spitting up mucus because I'm tired of swallowing it. But there's so much more that Spirit wants to give you, but they can't give it to you with such this poisonous energy within you. And so we have the Fool card next, taking that leap of faith in this new beginning. Nine of Pentacles. And it would allow you to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, to the point where you no longer worry about abandonment from anyone, because you found yourself. You found your voice. You found your power in a healthy way. 8 of Wands. And then, like I said, downloads coming in, because you're very spiritual. It's just a magical gateway. You're going to open up the floodgates of heaven. And Spirit is just going to let it rain on you in the most beautiful way ever, if you just do the work. 7 of Pentacles. Invest, your precious time wisely. Strength card. Invest in overcoming that ego, right? Because we have the Strength card. There's a lion in the Strength card. The lion kind of represents the ego, but the Strength card is taming that beast. You have a woman here with the king of the jungle, and she has tamed it. It's not an easy feat. It's scary as fuck. Just imagine walking up on a lion with no fear, you know. And that's how our egos can be very, scary and rageful, but it's about controlling that and not getting rid of it, but controlling it to be able to use it, to be able to channel that energy in a healthy way. Stepping boldly forward, going into the unknown. This is, you may be leading with the ego for so long because it's a survival, out of survival. But Spirit said time is precious and we want you to enjoy each moment fully. And you can't enjoy each moment fully if you're living from a survival standpoint. We want you to thrive. And the only way you can thrive is through love, healing, understanding, patience, true inner joy. So that's what I have here for you. I hope they helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all. And until next time, peace.